You're watching Video Vocab by BusinessEnglishPod.com.
This episode is the second of our two-part series on vocabulary related to Internet technologies. In this lesson, we'll focus on the programming of websites and web-based applications.
The World Wide Web has become an exciting and dynamic platform for the delivery of innovative products and services. With Web 2.0, computer programming has moved far beyond static HTML and even XML. Programming looks very different than it did just 10 years ago. Web pages and services are dynamic and interactive. This is possible because programmers now code in languages such as JavaScript and use development tools such as Ajax. APIs have enabled the assembly of various pieces of software into interesting bundles. Programmers now rely on extensive code libraries and object-oriented languages to create not only dynamic web pages, but also web-based applications. Software no longer comes packaged in boxes. Instead, it is now more common to download apps onto your laptop or mobile phone from an app store.
Dynamic. Websites that are dynamic allow users to interact with them and their databases. Whenever you book a ticket or buy something online, you're interacting with a dynamic website.
News companies need dynamic websites that are constantly updated with latest news.
Static.
A
static website is one that simply displays information or content in a fixed format.
Dynamic websites are now preferred to static sites, as they can update information automatically.
HTML. HTML is a language used to define the structure and layout of web pages. HTML helps determine how information is displayed on a web page.
A knowledge of HTML is a basic requirement for web developers because it forms the foundation of virtually every website.
XML. XML is a customizable language used to transport and store data. XML is especially useful for updating services such as RSS feeds and blogs.
XML was developed as a simple way of updating data automatically.
To code. The instructions in a computer program are referred to as code. When developers write a program, they are coding.
It only took 12 hours to code the application, but we spent another 36 hours fixing all the bugs.
JavaScript. JavaScript is a language that programmers use to make static pages dynamic. For example, JavaScript can display a sign-up form and validate the input.
JavaScript applications allow non-programmers to easily add new functionality to their websites.
Ajax.
Ajax.
Ajax, based on JavaScript, enables a website to get data from a server without reloading the whole web page. This type of interface allows users to quickly enter data, such as their username and password, on a website.
More and more developers are adopting Ajax to run applications as it helps speed up the sharing of information on websites.
API.
API.
APIs, or Application Programming Interfaces, provide a way for different software or services to communicate with each other. Developers use APIs to hook into or connect to other programs and databases to share information and functionality.
We use an API to connect our website to an online payment processor.
Object-oriented.
Object-oriented.
In an object-oriented computer language, data is wrapped up with a set of functions into packages.
Object-oriented programming is typically faster than traditional programming, and the software is much easier to maintain.
Application, apps.
Application, apps.
Application refers to any program or piece of software. The abbreviation app is commonly used to talk about applications for mobile phones.
Over 10 billion apps have been downloaded from Apple's popular App Store.
Now it's your turn to practice some of the words we have studied in this episode. You'll hear a series of sentences with a word replaced with a beep. Repeat the whole sentence but say the missing word. For example, if you hear,
C++ is a popular object computer language.
you can say,
C++ is a popular object-oriented computer language.
We'll play the correct answer after each question. Ready? Let's give it a go.
Video games can take programmers months to. Answer. Video games can take programmers months to code.
Behind a simple website are thousands of lines of code. Answer. Behind a simple website are thousands of lines of HTML code.
We wanted a website that lets our customers interact with us. Answer. We wanted a dynamic website that lets our customers interact with us.
We use an to synchronize data with our main database. Answer. We use an API to synchronize data with our main database.
That's all for this episode of Video Vocab, the second in our two-part series on Internet technologies. Be sure to check out our website at www.videovocab.tv for more videos on business English vocabulary. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.